Hey everyone, today we're going to explore something that can completely shift how you approach learning, challenges, success, and even failure. A growth mindset. By the end of today's lecture, you should be able to understand what growth mindset is, learn the key differences between growth and fixed mindset, be able to apply this concept to both your academic and personal life. Let's start by breaking down what we mean when we talk about a mindset and why adopting growth mindset can transform the way you tackle challenges. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities, intelligence, expertise, and skills are not fixed, but can develop over time through effort, learning, determination, and persistence. This concept was introduced by psychologist Carol Dweck, who contrasted it with fixed mindset, where people believe their talents are static, something you're either born with or not. In a growth mindset, challenges are seen as opportunities to learn, not as obstacles that confirm your limitation. Let's think of the brain as a muscle. When you go to the gym and work out, you do not expect to lift heavy weights on the first day, right? You start small, and as you put in consistent effort, your muscles get stronger. The same applies to your brain. When you challenge it, whether by learning new things, tackling hard problems, stepping outside of your comfort zone, or even making mistakes, you are building mental muscles. The moral of this analogy? Just as consistent efforts leads to physical growth, mental effort leads to intellectual growth. The more you challenge yourself, the more you grow. Let's talk about a story that perfectly illustrates the growth mindset. Thomas Edison, one of the most famous inventors in history, faced countless failures while inventing the light bulb. In fact, he tried over 1,000 different ways to create the light bulb before finally succeeding. When asked about his repeated failures, Edison famously said, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The moral of the story is simple. A growth mindset sees failure as part of the learning process. Edison didn't give up after his first mistake or even his 1,000th. Each failure taught him something new and moved him closer to his success. A fixed mindset would have likely quit early on, believing that failure was a sign of inability. But Edison's growth mindset kept him pushing forward. Let's take a look at how these two mindsets differ. A student with a fixed mindset might think, "I'm just not good at math," and give up. A student with a growth mindset might think, "I'm not good at math yet, but with practice, I'll get better." That one word, "yet," makes all the difference. It shifts your thinking from seeing failure as a final result to viewing it as a temporary setback. People with growth mindset embrace challenges, while those with a fixed mindset often avoid them. Why? Because with a growth mindset, challenges are viewed as a way to stretch your abilities. It's like climbing a mountain. The journey may be tough, but the higher you go, the stronger and more capable you become. Here is another inspiring example. Michael Jordan is considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But did you know that he was once cut from his high school basketball team? Rather than seeing it as a sign that he wasn't good enough, Jordan used it as a motivation to work harder and improve. He famously said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." The moral here is that setbacks and failures are not the end of the road. With effort and determination, they can be stepping stones to success. Now here is an assignment for you. Take some time to reflect on a recent challenge or failure in your life. Write a short essay about how you handled it. Did you approach it with a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? How could you reframe that experience to promote learning and growth? What can you do next to apply a growth mindset? To wrap up, a growth mindset isn't about being optimistic or resilient. It's about truly believing that you can develop your abilities over time. Whether you're facing academic challenges, personal struggles, or even professional roadblocks, a growth mindset empowers you to learn, grow, and keep moving forward. So the next time you're in a tough situation, ask yourself, how can I grow from this?